like, oh yeah, it's hang time. Happy Sunday. Going live without a hat to show all the gray streaks up in there, the gray fox going on. Look at the gray mustache. This is happening within like 3 years, you guys. So if you guys have like really dark hair and you're around my age, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm lucky that I have hair. God bless you, Grandpa. I'm just saying. Grays used to pop up. I go, what the? Poing. Did that a couple times until it was like, poing, poing. I'm not doing this anymore. And I've never dyed my hair. So I just kind of ran with it. And I used to have long hair. In fact, inside the office was the cut pieces of long hair. Just golden, beautiful brown. I'm like, dude, that was like, I cut it 2 years ago, you guys. And I kind of partly did cut because I had the gray growing in, and I didn't want to be that guy, the long hair with the gray stripes coming in. I'm good. Tapping out. I'm gonna go with the short haircut. I'm good. How are you? Are you good? We're not live yet, are we? No. I mean, we're live, but there's just nobody. I like this car. Unfortunately, I don't drive it as much. And yeah, they're rare. They don't make them anymore now. Acura stopped making the TLX. And they only made a few Type S's, and they only made 100 of these Type S's. These are what they call PMC, Performance Manufacturing Company. PMC, just Google it. I'm off. Something like performance something. How's it going, brother? We're back. Cut off. Have you ever done if anybody's ever done a live stream, you're walking in, you talk to their phone, and somebody passes you and they're looking at you like, what are you doing? I'm live streaming, fool. Hi, you're on TV. You are? We're working. We're here at the office. The house is going to clean junk. A lot of stuff. I'm on Whatnot, and I decided to pull everything from any storage units, any place that I had stuff, and I brought it here to my warehouse. And then I gotta clean it and get rid of it. There's no option. There's no storing anywhere. I'm not gonna put it in like anywhere, cubbies anywhere. I'm not gonna go rent a space anywhere. I'm not gonna put it in my closet. I'm not gonna put it in my attic. I'm getting rid of stuff. Not everything, but it's either use it or lose it. You know what I mean? Use it or lose it, buddy. So I have a new addiction. I have a very obsessive compulsive. People say I have ADD. I'm like, dude, listen, first of all, you better go Google your shit and do some referencing. ADD or ADHD. That means you can't complete tasks full for. I'll show you some shit that took a long time to do for process. People with ADHD cannot do that. They cannot complete those long, meaningless hours of stuff to do over, like just monotonous. They can't. However, when the bells are ringing and people need your attention. So I used to have an RC car addiction. Okay. Bad. I mean, really bad. Like that. It's even worse than you would even think. It's so bad that I could have a toy store. I got into airsoft for a long time. Just because they're cool or whatever. And then now, here we go. I'm into V-Friends and card collecting. Little gizmos and gadgets and collectibles, basically, you know. SpongeBob stuff. SpongeBob's hot. Yeah, one of the artists, his name is DJC, because his initials are DJC. And he is an original, like, artist for SpongeBob, for Disney, for Marvel, and so I commissioned him to do this for me. So he did that one for me. I bought these other ones. I did not commission him for these. These are already artworks that he did. And then I commissioned to do my Bulldog Aurora that's no longer around anymore. If you can see her. So I don't know who did that one. Let's see who did this one. DJC might have done this one, you guys. Hold on. Nope. This is Mike LaPeruta. My bad. DJC did not do these. These are La Perutas. It says it right there on the card. Mike La Peruta did these, not DJC. These are all Mike La Perutas. It says it right there on the card. Yeah, there you go. So I had bought, this is the first Mike La Peruta card. I didn't even know who the guy really was until I started doing research. I just liked this card because it reminded me of my dog. And it's a sketch card for the V Friends, which is this character right here, the Amped II. So I bought it. Holy crap. That was you can eBay that. Amped II. Check out how the cost, what that sold for. I'm not going to tell you over here, but it was a shit ton of money. The most I've ever spent on a card. I mean, and I have some collector cards like Ricky Williams card and a couple other football players, and that is, yeah. So I'm into V Friends, and I spent a lot of money this last 2 months maybe buying like stuff like this, which is a manga series. I found out what manga is basically a Japanese style cartoon. That's the character style. And so Gary V did a collab with football legend. Who's winning? 0-0. Who's winning? The Bears. And Steph Curry, who's a basketball legend. Like, he's a current living legend for the Golden State Warriors. 3-point madness, just a point master. I don't know too much about him, but I just know that he's a good dude. I've been buying a lot of his things. In fact, I bought a lot of 1 of 1, 1 of 2 collector cards with Steph Curry, just because I felt like it was. I had an opportunity to buy a Kobe basketball back in like way back when the rookie, his like rookie year, and it was on sale. Like, it's funny, like Home Shopping Network or something, and it was for like $800, and that was a lot of money. And I sat there and pondered, and I was like, man, one day this ball is going to be worth tens of thousands, signed, autographed game ball for $800. And I passed it up because it was just such a big deal. I wonder what that game ball goes for right now. I'm not looking for it. If you guys know in the chat, yes, I can do it. All of your vids. What does it say? I gave you a sub. Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you for the mustache. Yeah, cool. Hi. Oh shit. Hi. Sorry, I didn't see you guys in the chat. No disrespect. I should be wearing my glasses, but then I'm gonna look like this guy. So, you want a like? I'll do it on all your vids. What? I don't get it. I mean, if you like my vids, man, I only want you to like my vids if you like my vids. If you don't, thumb them down, please, because I'll see it. I see it. They won't see it, but I'll see it, and I won't take offense, man. If you don't like my stuff and you think it's like trash and it's a waste of time, let me know. I'll curtail it. I won't take offense to it at all. I don't have that kind of pride, man. Not when it comes to this stuff. No way. See, I don't like my silver glasses, but now I can't see. It's blind. I'm blind. That's Cheech and Chong reference. Okay. Station Essence La Pluie. Okay. That's French. Is that French? All right. So I'm into bulldogs. My buddy did this. Steve Zalai. I want him to do another one. It's funny because I think Mike La Peruta has a bulldog on his page on Whatnot for sale. Oh, that light's bad. And he wants like $150 for it. And I was like, I have a nice big picture of my friend that drew this for free. I just had to pay for the frame. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm cool. This is old. Look at this old thing. This has been through hell. I wonder if it's worth any money. Probably have to get it reframed, which isn't bad. But the actual article, I mean, some people are into this stuff. Like, that's an old school comic that is not. I don't know if Calvin Hobbes is even around anymore. But this is great. This one's great. My buddy James did this. One night he woke up like Christmas Eve, grabbed chalk, and freestyled that from an album cover. There's 2 different album covers. One's like a CD cover I had, and maybe they're both CD covers that I had that he took the pictures from. Dude, amazing. Dude. And then went back to bed and gave it to me for Christmas. And then I bought the frame. I made the frame for it. No, I didn't make the frame. I designed it. Had this frame put together to showcase it. Everyone likes these. My buddies found these in the trash, so I put them on my wall because I think they're a collector item. Because people love the SR71, and you might see them everywhere, but they might end up like a lot of them probably ended up in the dump, right? A lot of these old pictures from like the 90s and stuff. So I got a lot of fire trucks from my collection. I have an entire Hot Wheels collection that will eventually go up. This was just a temporary. This is one of my cases. This is open car cases. Dude, I got some gold up in Denver Hills right there. And these are all. I'm gonna turn this. You can't see. Can you see? Yeah, it's a little bit better. You can see these are my sister's artworks. Full disclosure, my sister's an addict, recovering addict. And a lot of these artworks, in fact, every one of these artworks was while she was high as banana peels on a mountain, like just out there. But her artwork is absolutely gorgeous. So she's got some more. This was roadkill on the street out in front. She ended up skinning it. Dude, I'm telling you, high as fucking, just out there. It was going to be crass. Going to be crass? High as giraffe pussy. Way out there. And she found this dead animal, skinned it, lied the bot, like the skins out on one of our work trailers out there, and let the sun dry the skins out. And she put this on painting, dude, for real. I got a cool thing here. This was my stepdad. Actually, Robert Bevins was my stepdad's dad. My stepdad was David Bevins. And this is 1976, August 12th, from the White House. And basically out of frame. This is a letter from the White House certifying. It says, President Ford has asked me to acknowledge your letter requesting his autograph on the $2 bills. It was good of you to enclose the newspaper clippings about your local bicentennial events. As at the president's direction, I am returning your enclosures bearing his signature, with his very best wishes. Sincerely, Mildred Leonard, personal assistant to the president. Boom, Gerald Ford, you guys. So you guys want to go check that out? Yeah? Let's go check that out. Oh, nobody's even here. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe do that. Maybe you're here, maybe you're not. Let's go see the Liberty. We're going to check out the Liberty, cuz we're live. We're going to go check out the Liberty. Here's the Liberty. Uh-oh. We don't want the sun to damage the bills. Oh, yeah. So it's hard to see because of reflection, but these are all signed here. Let me see if we can get in here. That's probably, I don't know. I can't probably get that chat. But there's 4 $2 bills. They're all signed right here. President Gerald Ford. Right there. And then they have the stamp for that period of time from the United States. 13 cents to mail. And then this is actually a seal from the White House. Is a raised seal that embosses each bill. And then it's got a stamp from Teresa, somebody who's the authenticator of the signature and the stamp and the date, 1976. Dude, this is like legit piece right here. It's called the American Bicentennial. You can't see this, but it's engraved. It says, as a tribute to America's 200th anniversary, these bicentennial $2 bills were authorized and signed by the President of the United States. I showed it already. And United States of America, Gerald R. Ford. It says these bills are dated, postmarked, and notarized July 4, 1976. They are the only 4 bills of their kind in the world. Freedom. The freedom ring. Let freedom ring, says 1776 to 1976. It's legit, dude. This thing weighs like 200 pounds. It's super solid, thick glass. It's encased in wood. Let's get back to it. It's super dope.
Too bad there's too much glare on it. Let me see if we can get a side angle on it. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, it's tough to see with the. We used to have LEDs behind it and lit it up. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that here because it doesn't do enough justice unless you got the light in the background. That backlight, it just makes this whole sucker pop. So yeah, there we go. Yep. And if you're thinking of coming over here to get it, we got Lex in the background. Lex don't take kindly to people trying to break in. Plus, we got gates, man. You want to come in here? Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. You're going to be the next contestants on The Price is Right and take that warehouse floor temperature challenge. I'm just saying for reals, you know what I mean? All right. Love you. Bye-bye. Station de Sunset Blue. Bye-bye. Thanks for being